Once again, it's your boy, Upstart 101, Heavy Hitter 101. Speaking to my Eagles Nation right now. Just talk a little Eagles 101 right now. Got an interesting question to pose to you all. We know that this season right now is in the toilets, but technically we're still in first place, whatever that means. But my question is, and I've been thinking about this really for like the past couple weeks. Who really is to blame about the fiasco and the debacle that's going on up there? Is it Doug? Is it Howie? Is it the quarterback? Me personally, if I had to rank them, I would say the quarterback, GM, and the head coach. My reasoning being, the quarterback is making dumb, stupid decisions. He's not playing smart with the ball. He's not reading defenses properly. His mechanics are awful. I mean, the coach can send in the plays, but if the QB doesn't execute the plays properly, I mean, like the pick six, for example, I mean, you had Jalen Reagor wide open. It's no excuse, man. I mean, it's no excuse. And so, yeah, the quarterback won. Howie has missed on a lot of stuff, everybody. I mean, if you go back and look at, even in 2017 when his team won the Super Bowl, he missed on some stuff. And you can say everybody missed on some stuff, but this stuff is magnified right now when your team sucks right now and your team is going towards salary cap hell over the next few years coming up. That being said, back to the 2017 draft. Derek Barnett, it's been okay. Has he been a Pro Bowler? No. Has he had health issues? Yeah. But you take Derek Barnett, the 14th pick. Nobody was really mad at that pick at that particular time. That's why I kind of have a hard time kind of coming down on it. But once you realize that later on in that round, There's a guy, you know, by the name of TJ Watt that went number 30 to Pittsburgh, who's a 2-time Pro Bowler. One of the best linebackers in the NFL. Look at how bad our linebacker core is. Our defensive line has pretty much been straight, but the linebacking core just hasn't been right. You could have had your staple right there. 2nd round pick, Sidney Jones. Guess who got picked a few picks later? Juju Smith-Schuster. All rookie NFL player. I believe Juju has a Pro Bowl on his resume too, I believe. We couldn't use a guy like that. It's bad, man. I mean, then you go to the 4th round picks. You take Mack Hollins. And then the Chicago Bears come right behind you and take Tariq Cohen. Even though Tariq Cohen has been pretty much hurt, but Tariq Cohen, his first couple years, made an impact for the Chicago Bears more so than Mack Hollins has for the Philadelphia Eagles, because he's no longer a Philadelphia Eagle. Then if you don't get that right, you take Donnell Pumphrey in the 4th round also, who's no longer on the team. But you could have had a guy like Marlon Mack. Or if you really wanted to reach, which turns out to not even be a reach right now, the person that went first in the 5th round in the 2017 draft was George Kittle. Now, that means you probably don't take Dallas Goedert the next year, but still. I love Dallas Goedert, but who would you rather have, George Kittle or Dallas Goedert? That could have been something else. Defensively, that could have been something else. That's what I'm saying, man. Howie is missed on a lot. 2019, don't even get me started with J.J. Arcega-Whiteside when you had DK Metcalf go right to the Seattle Seahawks. I believe it was 5 picks later. Not good. Not good. And if you want to take a shot right now, you could have had Justin Jefferson. Do y'all see the numbers that Justin Jefferson is putting up? I mean, we got to be, in a way, we have to be fair to Jalen Reagor because Jalen Reagor's been hurt. But at the same time, do you see the numbers? Justin Jefferson's on pace for like a 1,200-yard season. Rookie year. You may not have the touchdowns, but still, production is production. You're moving the ball down the field. That's what you need. You've got your tight ends. When you get in the red zone, you know to put the ball inside the end zone. It's just crazy, man. Then I'm not even going to talk about the Jalen Hurts thing. I felt it should have been defense. But, hey, what do I know? And that brings me lastly to Dougie P. Dougie P hasn't done himself any favors for the simple fact that his game calling has been atrocious. But the thing about Doug, why everybody wants to crap on him right now, you got to look at the whole situation. Doug never really picked his own staff. That was taken out of his hands. That being said, he still has control on the offense, but guess who's still on the defensive side of the ball? Mr. Schwartz. Has that defense gotten any better? No. So Doug is primarily being told to coach, but at the same time, you have no say in who or what the staff around you is going to be. Just go out there and make that work. Which at the end of the day, you could say that, yeah, but he's still the coach. He's supposed to go out there and find some type of way to make this offense work. And you're right. But it's one thing if you're hamstrung like that because you have no power. Do y'all really think Doug can really tell Carson Wentz what to do? Do y'all think Doug hasn't really tried to tell Carson Wentz what to do? And what is Carson Wentz doing? Doing whatever the heck he want to do. He's Mr. I'm not going to change the way I play, so if your quarterback is saying he's not going to change the way that he plays, then how in the heck can you put that on your head coach? In a way. Now, if I were him, this is where I say Doug messes up at. I'd take the ball out of his hands, especially when you've got productive running going on. You've had no excuse the past couple of weeks because you ran the ball well, but you just stopped and you put the ball right back in the Carson Wentz, the Mo Killer's hands. And look what happens. You got to grind out these wins like you got a rookie QB. Because he's playing the same exact way that he played in his rookie season really right now. But that was understandable. That was excusable. Year 5, $100+ million later, that's not okay. You cannot do that. And that's why I say Doug really has no power because Carson does what he wants to do because Carson primarily only listens. I'm not even going to say he listens to anybody, but, you know, when you come tight with the owner, I mean, hey, head coach is bypassable. And that's what you have. And that's just how I feel about the whole situation. It's just a complete mess. I mean, all three have contributed to it. Bad decisions, bad choices. How we give up that Do you realize Jalen Hurts could have been DeAndre Hopkins? If you just give up that second round pick. It's just a big mess, man. It's enough blame to go around. You could say maybe it's the owner, but primarily the owner just pretty much stays low-key, stays out of this type of stuff, man. The only thing about it is, you know, he's got a good relationship with the quarterback. A really good relationship with the quarterback. And you really can't have that. I mean, as the coach, it's hard for you to combat that. Look at what happened with Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. It went like that for years. So, that's my take on it, man. I just feel like the QB, because he set the tone. He set the tone, then killed the tone with that first game of the season in Washington. Things ain't been right since. A surefire win, you win that game, who knows how this thing turns up. So, That's how I see it, man. It's the QB, GM, head coach. That particular order. Now, I'd like to know how you all think and feel about it. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to hit the like, hit the subscribe button on your way out. Appreciate you taking the time to listen to what I got to say. Fly, Eagles, fly. That's all I can say, but I don't know how far we're going to fly. Who knows? It's just a mess right now. It's your boy, Upstart 101, Heavy Hitter 101. Signing out. Everybody take care. Peace.